Where's your toast?
Mum, there's a man in the basement. Who is he?
Ah, didn't I tell you, darling? That's your great-uncle Arthur. He's staying there a while.
Why can't he stay in his own basement?
Morning.
I hope he's going to help look after you over the summer.
I don't want him to look after me. Is he weird?
No, he's clever. Hello, Arthur. This is Ruth. I've got to get ready. You can say hello to each other.
Hello.
Hello. What you reading?
Oh, you wouldn't like it.
I would. I love stories.
Really?
Why don't you tell me a story?
What?
Oh, come on. Mum says you've got to look after me.
Right you are. Do you like true stories?
No.
Well, you love this one, then. Every word of it's a whopping great lie. Ready?
Okay.
There once was a bird. A nightingale, actually. And the nightingale loved life. She loved to fly over the green wood, where the linnet was building its home in the treetops. She loved to fly over the muddy river, where Mother Duck was training her children to stand on their heads.
Children, on your heads. You'll never join society if you can't go on your heads.
And she loved to fly over the town. And as she flew, she sang. And her song was so beautiful that everyone's thoughts turned to love. The nightingale landed on a tree outside a house. Inside was a student who was so handsome that if you'd seen him, you would have felt quite weak. He was finishing a class with a professor who was wise but incredibly dull. The nightingale sang to the handsome student.
Forward to your return and to reading your thesis at next week's appointment. Good day to you.
And as he left the classroom, he saw a girl.
prince is giving a ball tomorrow night?
Yes,
Will you dance with me?
I will. But only if you bring me a red rose.
Then I shall bring you one. If I bring her a red rose, her hand will be clasped in mine. If I bring her a red rose, I will hold her in my arms, and she will lean her head on my shoulder. And she will dance with me till dawn. But there is no red rose in my garden. I shall sit lonely, and she will pass me by. She will have no heed of me, and my heart will break.
The nightingale flew to the oak tree and watched the student, concerned.
The musicians will play upon their stringed instruments, and my love will dance to the sound of the harp and the violin. She will dance so lightly that her feet will not touch the floor. But with me, she will not dance, for I have no red rose to give her.
That's stupid.
Said the lizard.
No. Here at last is the true lover. Night after night I have sung of him, but what I sing of, he suffers. What is joy to me, to him is pain. Surely love is a wonderful thing. It is more precious than emeralds and dearer than fine opals.
The lizard was something of a cynic, and he laughed outright.
Ha!
The nightingale spread her brown wings and soared into the air. She passed through the grove like a shadow, and like a shadow she sailed across the garden to the rose bush that grew in the lawn.
Give me a red rose, and I will sing you my sweetest song.
My roses are white as the foam of the sea, and whiter than the snow on the mountain. Go to my brother who grows around the old sundial, and perhaps he will give you what you want.
Give me a red rose, and I will sing you my sweetest song.
My roses are yellow as the daffodil that blooms in the meadow, and yellower than the hair of the mermaiden who sits upon an amber throne. Go to my brother, who grows beneath the student's window, and perhaps he will give you what you want.
Give me a red rose, and I will sing you my sweetest song.
My roses are red, but the winter has chilled my veins, and I shall have no roses at all this year.
One rose is all I want. Only one. There must be a way to get one.
There is a way, but it is so terrible that I dare not tell it to you.
Tell it to me. I am not afraid.
If you want a red rose, you must build it out of music by moonlight and stain it with your own heart's blood. You must sing to me with your breast against the thorn. All night long you must sing to me, and the thorn must pierce your heart, and your lifeblood must flow into my veins and become mine.
The nightingale thought that death was a great price to pay for a red rose.
But love is better than life. And what is the heart of a bird compared to the heart of a man? Be happy. You shall have your red rose. All that I ask of you in return is that you will be a true lover. For love is wiser than philosophy, and her lips are as sweet as honey, and her breath is like jasmine.
But the student couldn't understand what the nightingale was saying, for he only knew things that were written down in books. But the oak tree understood and felt sad, for he was very fond of the little nightingale.
Sing me one last song. I shall feel lonely when you are gone.
Sweet nightingale, you sing well, you have form, but do you have feeling? I'm afraid not. You are like most artists, all style without any sincerity. You would never sacrifice yourself for others.
And when the moon shone in the heavens, the nightingale flew to the rose tree and set her breast against the thorn. All night long she sang, and the cold crystal moon leant down and listened. All night long the nightingale sang, and the thorn went deeper and deeper into her breast, and her lifeblood ebbed away from her. She sang first of the birth of love in the heart of a boy and a girl. And on the topmost spray of the rose tree there blossomed a marvelous rose. Petal following petal, a song followed song. It was pale, pale as the mist that hangs over the river, and silver as the wings of the dawn.
Press closer, little nightingale, or the rose will not be finished.
Louder and louder grew her song, for she sang of the birth of passion in the soul of a man and a woman. And a delicate flush of pink came into the leaves of the rose, like the blush in the face of the bridegroom when he kisses the lips of his bride. But the thorn had not yet reached the bird's heart, so the rose's heart remained white.
Even closer, little nightingale, or the dawn will break before the rose is finished.
So the nightingale pressed even closer. And the thorn touched her heart, and a fierce pang shot through her. Bitter, bitter was the pain, and wilder grew her song. For she sang of the love that is perfected by death. And the marvelous rose became crimson as the rose of the eastern sky. But the nightingale's voice grew fainter, and a film came over her eyes, and she felt something choking in her throat. She gave one last burst of music. The white moon heard it, and forgetting the dawn, lingered on in the sky. The red rose heard it, and it trembled all over in ecstasy, and opened its petals to the cold morning air.
Little nightingale, my rose is finished.
The nightingale made no answer, for she was lying dead in the grass, with the thorn in her heart.
What a wonderful piece of luck. Here is a red rose. I have never seen a rose like it in all my life. It's so beautiful. I'm sure she'll like it. It's perfect.
The student ran from his house, his heart pounding with excitement, for now he had a red rose to give her.
You said that you would dance with me if I brought you a red rose. Here is the reddest rose in all the world. You will wear it tonight next to your heart, and as we dance together, it will tell you how I love you.
I'm afraid it will not go with my dress. And besides, the Chamberlain's nephew has sent me jewels. And everybody knows jewels cost far more than flowers.
You are very ungrateful.
And you are very rude. After all, who are you? Only a student.
What a stupid thing love is. It is not half as useful as logic. For it does not prove anything, and it is always telling one of things that are not going to happen and making one believe things that are not true. In fact, it is quite impractical. And in this age, to be practical is to be everything.
I shall go back to philosophy and study metaphysics. So he returned to his room, he pulled out a great dusty book, and he began to read.
But it's so unfair. The Nightingale died for nothing.
Yes,
The student never even danced with the girl.
yes, I know.
He could have tried again. People don't always say yes straight away.
Don't be silly.
You're being silly. You've got to keep trying if you really care.
Come on, then. Let's try this swing.
Brilliant.
What are you doing? I shall swing first. Yes. So do you mind if I stay here for a while?
Will you tell me any more stories?
Only if you tell one to me.
All right.
So I can stay?
Yes.
I'll consider your offer. In the meantime, can't you push me a bit harder?